Hey friends, I am going to help you today make more money as a human design coach than the average coaches are all over the world. Okay, so stick with me and let's play this game. So I get to have the pleasure and the privilege of speaking to entrepreneurs and coaches all over our earth plane. And one thing that I'm recognizing is that coaches who haven't quite brought human design into their coaching models yet, but they're curious, they're asking questions about it. What they're telling me right now is the old model of coaching, which was take massive action, right? Push through the resistance, use that negative self-talk as motivation, and push through and just take action in your business. Well, taking action in your business is necessary, definitely is. You have to do the do. And if you are not a doer, then you're going to hire somebody to do the doing. Okay. But action has to happen in the business. However, coaches are now recognizing who are using those old coaching models. What they're telling me is this. They're noticing that their clients are getting the results and the accomplishments, but now they're actually regressing faster and to a lower level than they were before. So what I'm hearing, okay, what I'm being told is that business coaches are watching their clients rise really fast, and then all that money is gone. And they actually end up lower and farther in debt than they were before. I'm watching relationship coaches help their clients, find their soulmate, to just quickly and easily watch them fall into divorce. Okay. Same with weight loss coaches, because what's going on is they're using old coaching models. They're taking all of that negative self-talk and telling their clients use that as motivation. And it's breaking down the physical body. And the minute we break down the physical body and the physical brain, then the psychology isn't correct. And when the psychology isn't correct, the loop continues. In design, what do we know? We know that this vessel, this temple, this body, this physicality is the foundation for our existence. We know this. And when we take care of this, then the psychology can come. But what is happening is that now it's kind of the opposite, where we are really needing to lean into what are all of those mental conditioning blocks that are holding us back. And instead of turning them into motivation, we need to integrate them into our experience. That's what the Sleeping Phoenix is telling us. And the average coach right now out there that isn't using human design is still in the old models. They're still in the old models. So they're not getting the results for their clients that are sustainable like human design is. So I'm going to teach you one thing today that will take your coaching business to the next level. Now, I'm going to give you a story. I'm going to share with you a story that happened with me in my coaching business and a client so that you can understand how easy these things can show up in your business, but also how to help your clients when they show up in theirs. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to share genetic matrix. I love genetic matrix because John, the creator of this, is one of Ra's original students. And I'm going to use my design as for privacy reasons. And John was one of Ra's students, and he has so much material in here. A lot of it most people don't understand. So if you want to know everything in here, connect with me. Human Design Self-Study and 90-Day Mentorship. I can teach you all of this material so that you actually have the solid foundation in this. But today we're going to just go into one space. I want to take you to why use human design in your coaching business. So if you're brand new to human design, or you're wondering, why should I use it in my business? Why is the old model of just take massive action no longer working? Well, where we are moving is integration. And yes, action is a part of integration, but it's aligned action. How do we have aligned action? Well, the core tool of human design is all about how to make a decision. And when we know how to make a decision, okay, for me, it is strategy. And where is my sacral authority? On here. Okay, doesn't say sacral authority. Maybe it does somewhere and I don't see it. But my decision-making is sacral authority, but I'm here to respond. That is my strategy, okay? So at the core of human design, it's all about decision-making. And when we understand decision-making, now we can take aligned action. But before we even get to decision-making, okay, before we even get to decision-making, what does human design show us? Well, it shows us who we are, what is activated in our charts. So it tells us what energy we are designed to represent, okay? Because the more we know who we are, whether you're a projector, reflector, manifester, of course, the manifesting generators and generators, this is our existential question, who am I? But for the all four types, we are all designed to know who we are, because the minute that we know who we are, what we have to represent, now we can understand the other person. And that's the magic of design, okay? To see all of this openness and go, oh, that's what I'm designed to learn about. Other people are going to have this energy. And because they have this energy, I get to learn from it. I don't have to be it. I don't have to force myself to try to take action through all of that, quote unquote, not self. I can stay in my strengths and operate my business, live my life, be in the relationships, and really accept myself first. And then when you accept yourself first, now you get to understand and accept the other person, okay? That is one of the magics of human design. Now, as a human design coach, how can you make more money than the average coach? Well, because you are going to have a fast track on helping clients understand where their mental conditioning pulls them off their game. So where are you going to go for that? You're going to go into shadow work. First, I want to just bring your attention to the totally open head, totally open ajna in this gate 56, because I'm going to show you in my chart, I'm going to give you the example of how this mental conditioner works, okay? So in genetic matrix, when you go to shadow, you're going to see where the mental conditioners of your clients lie. So first, you see this mental conditioner, it's red. So you can go into every single mental conditioner for your client. Then you can really help them understand, hey, that's not you. That's not yours to represent. That's everyone else that's going to interact with you. That's theirs to represent. You're just going to learn about it, okay? So I'm just going to share with you this mental conditioner up here because I have a really cool, quick, and easy story about it. So I have gate 56. This is what I'm designed to represent. I'm designed to represent stimulation, okay? And what my superpower is I get to stimulate the most peaceful and harmonious ideas from my clients so that they can lean into the correct idea that will serve them best in their business, relationship, health and wellness, all of that, okay? So the gate 11 is my mental conditioner. So what could pull me off if I didn't know human design and I didn't trust my strategy and authority and I wasn't following my sacral response all the time? Gate 11 could pull me off. mentally, I could be chasing all kinds of ideas. Now we have anywhere from 80 to 100 and I don't know, 50,000 thoughts a day or something like that. Most of them all from the past. But there's so many ideas that all of us have. But I could let those ideas pull me off track. But because I know design, because I know design, I now understand this deeply in my coaching practice, So when I am working with clients, they come to me so that I can stimulate, again, the highest quality, most peaceful, harmonious idea. However, I also throw a little bit, I tell them, well, if those ideas give you a little bit of nervousness, that's also good because this is in the abstract circuitry. And the abstract circuitry is designed to have a little bit of nervousness because it's never had the experience before. And when it's never had the experience before, it brings a little bit of nervousness. And that's okay. That's actually how it's designed. So I have a story for this. So I had a client come to me. She is a stylist. And what she does is she takes all kinds of different pieces of clothing and she creates a style out of it for her clientele. So she goes through their closets, what they're wearing, all of that. And she kind of narrows it down to bring, a particular amount of clothing where they can just mix and match and create all this style. And one day she had this idea, that she should start a clothing store. And before she was working with me, she had this idea, but of course, what happens? Her friends and family tell her that, this is a really daunting task. Why would you want to get into this? You have such a good job, stay at your job, you make lots of money. Why would you want to have the hassle of returns and where you get the clothing? Who's going to make this stuff for you? Oh my goodness. She had a list of all of these objections. And of course, what happened? She turned those into a narrative for herself. And because she had this narrative, she wasn't moving forward. In come myself into our coaching package. And again, I have the 56 and I'm here to stimulate the most harmonious and peaceful idea. So I get her to write this idea down. And then we started to really extrapolate. Okay, so if you had an online store, what would that look like? Would it be a subscription model? Would it be a rental? Would it be a purchase model? Would you create ensembles and then they bring that all together? Or would you just bring all of these things in and your clients could then ensemble? What does that look like? Adding this into your coaching model, would you add coaching into it? So we played with all of these different, Here I am stimulating different ideas from her so that she could write them all down. And now the key is this. This is what I've learned about ideas. The key to understanding what the most peaceful and harmonious idea is for you or for any of my clients is this. Who then asks you, requests that idea, invites that idea, initiates that idea in the next interaction? So what happened? She had indicated to me, well, friends and family are telling me, and there are all these naysayers. I'm like, that's okay. Let the friends and family do what they do because they do that best. But just start to become really aware of the collective. And what is the collective sharing with you? So you might have a random happenstance with a client or with someone, and they ask you for this. Or there's some kind of conversation that's going to happen, and watch, this idea is going to get pulled to the forefront. So between that call and our next call, she had a random experience with a lady on the street. She was walking down the street in her stylish outfit, this ensemble that she had created for herself. And a woman stopped her and said, wow, where did you get that? I know that my daughter would love this outfit and she would look so good in it. Where did you get it? So my client, of course, says, well, this is what I do. I help clients in their wardrobes create ensembles just like this so that they feel really confident and passionate and they can move forward in their own businesses and feel that confidence and show up as themselves. And this lady's like, wow, well, do you have a store that I can purchase that ensemble from? Poof. There it is. The idea is now being pulled to the forefront. And that's the magic of understanding that those mental conditioners for your clients, okay, they can pull them off track, or they can be one of their biggest income sources. So for me, helping my clients discern and decipher and come to peace and harmony about the ideas that are best for them in their business, that's where I make a lot of money. So as a coach who is using the old narrative of just take massive action, and you're noticing your clients are really regressing, I would encourage you to jump into my human design self-study and the mentorship that is now included for 90 days so that you can understand these charts, because this is not only a blueprint for your clients to understand themselves better, but it's a blueprint for you to then really up-level who you are in your business. And when you know who you are in your business and you can represent that with pure, unabandoned confidence, that, my friends, is what's going to make you more money than the average coach that is telling clients to take all that negative talk, turn it inwards, and use it as motivation. We do not want that kind of coaching anymore. Humans do not want that kind of coaching. They want healthy psychology. They want like profound life-sustaining transformation. And how do you do that? You do that by understanding who you are and who you are not. And then discerning in this. I'm going to have that person in my life because I gain the wisdom I need to. Or I'm going to have this business interaction. Or I'm going to have this partnership with this person. Or I'm going to have this conversation because it provides me with the wisdom. Not because it's pulling you off track, but because it's providing you with the wisdom. And that's what clients want. They want to know how to integrate all this inside, outside. There's so much chaos happening in the world. The chaos is insane. All the wars, all the suffering, all the famine, all of this inflation, all of this, falsified matrix that is keeping human beings stuck. But that's what the cross of planning was designed. Give your authority away, give your authority away, give your authority away. And now that's how the coaching model was. Give your authority away to all of that narrative in the mind and turn it around and try to like motivate yourself. But that's not what's happening now. It's about taking back our own authority, coming from a centered space, understanding why we're having these interactions, understanding who we're interacting with, and then being able to rely on who we are to assist those people in their movement forward. Okay? So that's how you're going to change your coaching, the average coaching program, to an exceptional coaching program. So you're going to have this map. You're going to sign on to Genetic Matrix. You're going to use the link below and you're going to sign in and you're going to buy this program and you're going to, I guess, rent the program, license the program, and you're going to use this shadow so that you could really pinpoint where are your clients getting pulled off? Where are your clients getting pulled off? And when you do that, they're like in awe. They're like, what? How did you know that about myself? Well, because it's right here. It's right here in the mechanics. Okay. So enjoy. And if you want to learn this system, I would encourage you, jump in our community, grab the self-study and the mentorship, because you're going to be able to take your business, your entrepreneurial journey, your service to the world in a way that is unprecedented. Okay. All right. Enjoy.